Alright, what's going on, guys? Just wanted to discuss where I think Apple is going to be going now that Steve Jobs is no longer among us. I think that they have tried their damnedest to make sure they have a guy in Tim Cook that can deliver that drive for vision that Steve Jobs always had. That drive for him, that ambition, that passion, that vision of executing that. I think that's what they were looking for in Tim Cook. We'll see if that happens. I will say, as far as the iPhone 4S, really doesn't come as much as a surprise to me. There's usually about a 2-year delay in what's going on with Apple. They usually come out with some better specs and some better, it's a little bit better internally, as opposed to one big unveil like they do every now and then for the new phones. So it really does make sense that they would have a faster and improvements under the hood more than they would a brand new redesign. A lot of that's the media hype and BS. And that's part of the problem with being a company like Apple that is so recognizable now. Where they're going to go from here, I really can't tell you. Personally, I find that I don't buy into the Apple ecosystem. I really never have. I respect the company. I understand why they make the choices they do, but it doesn't mean I still buy into it personally. Now, if a customer asked me about it, I would probably say, yeah, go right the hell ahead and buy into it. It really depends on what you're using your system for. Now, that being said, like I said, as far as Apple and where they're going to go from here, I believe you'll see a couple more years of really, really good, strong growth, and hopefully a few more years after that. But if you don't have somebody to execute that drive and that ambition, and if part of your replacement is not what you thought it was going to be, then you might be running into some problems. But you can't forecast. You can't be an analyst and say, oh, without Steve Jobs, the company's not. No, that's not the case. They have a mountain of cash, so they can afford a few screw-ups if they do. So that's really what it boils down to, and I don't think that's what people really understand when they look at it. Yeah, Apple has had a interesting past, because they do really, really good, then they do really, really bad, then they do really, really good. So, okay, they're on a really, really good stretch right now. So we're all kind of waiting for the really, really bad stretch to happen. I'd hate to say it, but you might have a few more good years, then you might have a few bad years at some point. It's just how it always works, man. A lot is going to happen in this more transitional period than there was when Steve Jobs left as the CEO. So we'll really see how Apple is within the next few product releases, the next few lineups, see if there's any redesigns, see if there's anything really different than what we would have expected from, say, Steve Jobs.